Weird. It really, that's a pale crawler.
Clawed feet, caught in motion. The last image in the sequence was the one that scared him the most. It was time-stamped 12:58 a.m.
No! Oh no! Hey everyone, welcome back to another Brookster Watches. Today, I do have a creepy, spooky, and mysterious compilation for you guys. So as always, we're going to start on Instagram. Okay guys, so our first one here is actually one of the 144p to 4K. I know a lot of y'all said that you like to see these, like these older photos of cryptids, ghosts, just strange pictures and videos set to 4K from this, I don't know what it is that they use to do it, but it's really, really cool. So let's go ahead and give this one a watch. Okay, that's obviously some kind of reptilian creature. That's insane. I mean, you could see that one pretty clearly, but, what? I've never seen that before. Or that one. Now, I don't know a lot of the backstory to these particular images. I don't know where they were taken, when they were taken. But, it's pretty scary how accurate these 144 pixels to 4K technology can, like, decipher. I don't know. I just thought that was really, really cool, guys. But what do you think about this? Do you want to see more of this 144p to 4K? If so, definitely let me know in the comments. Now, our next one right here is by Beastly Pumpkin, and it simply says, this one is older, but still interesting. A backpacker claims to have caught a creature on camera. Some people say it was an alien, others say ghost. What do you think? Was this an alien, some other creature, or something else? So, yeah, let's go ahead and give it a watch then. Okay, so this is just music, so I'm turning that music off. What? I didn't really see anything. That looked like a pale crawler. Oh, it kind of does look like an alien. But those aliens, hold on. I made it a little bit bigger. The aliens like that definitely remind me of a description of a pale crawler, or the rake if you go by the creepy pasta term. Y'all, that is weird. It really, that's a pale crawler, but it does look like a gray. Like, I don't know. To me, they might be one and the same. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. So our next one is by Creepy Zone 4. It says, a man heard strange noises coming from his basement, and then his camera caught something strange standing in the darkness. Oh, Lord.
In this scary video, an entity is haunting the basement, and the family dog senses it. Watch this.
What's the matter, big guy? Something down there. Oh. What'd you hear?
I thought I seen something go by.
Fuck. Just put this. What's that? What the fuck?
In this scary video,
Y'all.
an entity is haunting the basement and the family.
I swear I seen something go by when he opens the door. Watch.
Something down there. Oh. Would you?
Am I just seeing things? Hold on.
In this scary video, an entity is haunting the basement and the family dog senses it. Watch this.
What's the matter, big guy? Something down there. Oh.
I swear I seen something go by right there. That's creepy. What would y'all do if you seen something like that in your freaking basement? No, first of all, I wouldn't be going down there by myself. I'd at least bring the dog, okay? Okay, Wolfpack. So we have actually meandered our way on over to TikTok. And this one right here is by Scary Night 15. And it says, is there something under my... Is that a person under my bed? Who is that? Oh my God, y'all, I can't. No. Oh no. That looked like a straight up ghost demon. Bro, what the hell is going... If this is not a hoax, which it better be, because that's way too scary for it not to be. Like some kind of like homeless person that got in and like they're like living. Oh, why is it doing this like rocking thing though? Like it's sick or something.
No.
Yo, that reminds me of that scene in The Sixth Sense. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Where the little girl is under the bed and she like grabs him and she's... Oh, no. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Like, am I going to have to pop that up for y'all? To see? I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like it whatsoever. We ain't sleeping in there tonight, and we calling the cops. I don't care if it's a ghost or not. They can come take care of that ghost, because I ain't dealing with that demon. No. Okay, so this one is actually another older one. It was posted by Scary Face 27. Was that the last one? No, I think it was something different. It says these page only posts real ghost catch on camera. Okay, so I think that was translated kind of weird, but you get the picture. So there's like this couple sitting here, and then something happens like that. That's spooky. So I'll make the screen bigger for you.
Sitting with his wife by the side of the road, but what happened was terrifying. The following video is old, and its source is unknown, so the footage may appear to be low quality. However, that will not stop you from seeing the frightening and mysterious thing that appeared in it. This video was recorded in Brazil, and it shows a husband and wife sitting by the roadside late at night while their son was filming them with his phone camera. Suddenly, something terrifying happened that is difficult to explain. Let's watch the footage.
Aqui, a porta, o teu Agenor, pegando aqui. Ixi, foi isso aí, cara, hein? Tu não viu não, cara? Meu filho. Acho que não foi nada não, Ixi, sim, estamos aqui após nosso amigo Agenor. De novo, cara? Ixi, morreu.
That was Dogman. I'm just kidding. I mean, it could have been. They go fast.
Após nosso amigo Agenor. De novo, cara?
Out of nowhere, a semi-transparent figure rushed past at an abnormally high speed. The woman felt something pass behind her, causing her to stand up. Moments later, the figure returned and passed by a second time, and this time the husband also noticed it. It is believed that what appeared was a real ghost, because the speed at which that creature moved was unnatural and impossible for any human or animal of that size. So, what do you think?
Pegando aqui, chipa, foi isso aí, cara, hein? Tu não viu não, cara? Você ligou, Genô? Genô. Pegando aqui, chipa, foi isso aí, cara, hein? Tu não viu não, cara? Você ligou, Genô? De novo, cara.
He was sitting with his wife by the side of the road.
I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is slow it down. Try to slow it down. Zoom in and, you know, do all that juicy, good stuff I do during editing so we can really see what it is. I'm interested to know if it's like a cryptid like Dogman. I mean, it doesn't have to be Dogman, but they are said to go really, really fast. So, I mean, is that what we're looking at here? Or is it really some kind of demonic entity, ghost, supernatural type being? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Okay, Wolfpack. So this next one right here is by the Cursed 155. It says he thought the bus was empty until something looked back. What do you think this could be? Again, another older clip. Okay, so before the time of the dreaded A word. So let's give it a watch. That's just music. I'll put my own music in it, thanks. It looked like an emo kid. I mean, could it have been like a homeless kid? I mean, hopefully not, right? Like, maybe it was a ghost. I don't know, but that's still creepy to see. It really, and then like he goes inside and there's nobody there, so was it a spirit, a ghost, a demon? A mimic? Like, what I call, like, you know, familiar spirits, demons acting like ghosts, like people, ghosts of people and stuff like that. Could it possibly be that? I mean, it's truly scary for him to see this. Everybody in the comments saying, yeah, this is definitely real. But yeah, it looks like they got all black around their eyes, like, you know, like the emo kids used to do, or still do. I don't know. I did go through an emo phase when I was in my late teens. So, I mean, I don't know. Could it just be a hoax, maybe? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so another one by Scary Night 15. And this one simply says, my father-in-law joined the Quimbanda, I think I'm saying that correctly, and this appeared in our gate last night. Know what you're messing with. So this word right here, Quimbanda, basically is a very, very dark form of like witchcraft, and it's like it's a cult, but it's also occultish, if you know what I'm saying. Like they like summon demons, and it's like the very, very dark side. Very dark side. It's almost like people compare it to like worshiping the devil and demons, things like that. So, yeah, I would suggest if you want to look more into it, like for, you know, just to know what it is, I would look it up, but we're not going to get into that. We're just going to view what was caught on video. Okay, let's give it a watch. Goatman is there for business. I mean, he's got a suitcase and everything. Or he's coming to stay. Okay? So you better have room. That is so weird. I know it looks like a mask. Like it could be definitely one of the members in a mask or whatever. And that's just what I got from it. Or is, I mean, it kind of looks like a real goat's head, honestly. So I was like, well, could it be a real goat's head? Like, I don't know. It's creepy. You know, to me, I think it's a mask. And I think it's actually one of the Quimbanda. Am I saying that correctly? Let me look this up real quick. Quimbanda. Portuguese. Yeah.
Quimbanda, Portuguese pronunciation, KBD, is an Afro-Brazilian religion practiced primarily in the urban city centers of Brazil. Quimbanda practices are typically associated with magic, rituals with exes, and Pombagira spirits. Quimbanda was originally contained under the religious tradition of Macumba. In the early years of the 21st century, some began to assert, despite historical records to the contrary, that Quimbanda was totally separate from Umbanda.
Okay, so yeah, you get the deal. It's that type of religion. So that is scary. If I seen that coming toward my home, yeah, I'd probably react the same way, and me and the dog would be getting the heck out of there because we ain't down with Quimbanda. No. What do y'all think about that? Okay, Wolfpack. So as always, we're going to be ending on YouTube today, and there are some people talking outside, so the mic shouldn't pick it up. It should throw that out. You know, hopefully you won't be able to hear it. They're not being loud or anything. They're just, you know, talking. But if you do hear it, that's what's going on. There's nothing weird going on in my house, okay? Like ghosts or something. So this one right here is by Dee's Dark Adventures. And it says, an adventurer caught this on one of my videos. I don't know how I didn't see this. So apparently what she's saying that this is like a baby Bigfoot going towards its mama. Okay. Very interesting catch, I might say. You know, you really have to look close. All right. But you could see it for sure. So let's just give it a watch. So she circles it for us. You see that little figure? It really does look like a baby Bigfoot. Is that the mom? It could very well be. I do see a little figure running towards there. Right here. Right there. That's a good catch. That's insane. Yeah. Look at the size difference. The only thing right was already big. Yeah, I mean, if it's not a person, which I don't think that is, like, honestly. By the way it's running, its arms look super long.
Viewer discretion advised.
Oh, there's my song. Yeah, that is just a really great capture, in my opinion. I really think she did capture something. This lady, Dee, is always capturing something. I swear. It's nuts. And it really does look like the mama is over there. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say for sure. It's blurry, of course, like almost every Bigfoot video is. But, you know what they say, if it's not blurry, it ain't Bigfoot, right? I don't know, guys. I really think she did capture something legitimate there. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Okay, guys, so our next clip actually comes from Most Amazing Top 10. And it says, Real Cryptids Caught Clearly on Camera, Part 4. Now, this clip, we're just showing one from this, okay? So if you want to watch the full video, The links are always down in the description box below. Okay, so go show that channel some love, give it a like, watch the whole thing, give them a subscribe, as well as give my video a like and me a subscribe. Thanks, guys. But this creature right here we're about to watch supposedly comes from Argentina. Now, at first I was like, this is just a person crawling on the ground. But the more I looked at it, the longer the limbs seemed, and it just did not seem human to me. So let's go ahead and give it a watch.
Captured in Buenos Aires last year. The clip is short and blurry, showing what looks like a street or a garden. You see this weird dark figure crawling on all fours toward the camera, while a few dogs wander around in the background. Its limbs look unusually long, but it's tough to make out because it's dark and the video quality is admittedly not great. Local news says this happened in the town of Saladillo. Residents are reportedly freaked out by whatever it was. Some witnesses have described it as demonic, claiming it moves with inhuman agility, climbing walls and leaping between trees. And a local firefighter who didn't want to be named said, quote, "Something was going on." Another witness added, "It's something big. He doesn't walk on all fours, he walks backwards. He's disjointed, he comes apart, his head is upside down while his body moves in an impossible way."
Y'all, that is so creepy. Like, I mean, yeah, it could be a person, but I'm telling y'all, the way that, do you see how long its limbs are? I do not think that that creature was a person, honestly. I mean, look at that. There's no way that that's an actual person with its limbs being that long. I don't know, guys. Do you think it's like a pale crawler or something like that? Or some kind of other cryptid? I don't know. What do you think about this? Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Okay, Wolfpack, so our last one right here comes from Cryptid Logs, and it says, trail camera captures massive dogman stalking campers. So let's go ahead and give it a watch.
The camera belonged to a father who had set it up near their campsite, just to show his kids what animals passed through at night. When they checked the images the next morning, they realized something had been moving through their camp while they were sleeping. The camera captured something circling the campsite for nearly 40 minutes, staying just outside the firelight and the tents. A massive figure walking upright.
Now, these are supposedly stories, so if you want to hear the full thing, make sure you go down to the link down in my description box and watch the full story. We're just going to watch a few minutes of this, okay? But I just wanted to let y'all know.
Covered in dark fur, moving slowly through the trees like it was watching the camp. The images show enormous tracks in the dirt, something crouching near the fire pit, and long clawed hands pressed against the ground beside the tents. And in the final photo, the thing standing directly behind the kids' tent, head tilted downward, one hand slightly raised toward the thin nylon wall. This happened in the fall, late October, right when the Smokies start getting that cold bite to the air, but the leaves are still hanging on. The family had been planning this trip for months. Dad, Mom, 2 kids, one around 12 and the other maybe 8 or 9. They weren't new to camping. They'd done trips all over the southeast, knew how to set up camp properly, knew how to hang a bear bag, knew the basics. The dad especially was an outdoors guy. Grew up hunting and fishing, spent a lot of time in the woods as a kid. He was the type who felt more comfortable sleeping in a tent than in a hotel room. The mom wasn't quite as enthusiastic about roughing it, but she enjoyed the family time and the scenery, and the kids loved it. They booked a backcountry campsite in one of the more remote sections of the park. Not one of the popular spots right off the main road, where you're basically camping in a parking lot with trees. He walked the perimeter of the campsite slowly, looking at the ground. The earth was soft from recent rain, good for tracks. And he found them. About 20 feet from the edge of the clearing, in the soft dirt between two hemlocks, there were footprints. Big footprints. Way bigger than his own boots, and he wore a size 12. These prints were easily 18 inches long, maybe longer. Deep impressions, pressed hard into the mud, showing the weight of whatever made them. 5 toes on each foot, clearly defined, with what looked like claw marks at the tip of each toe. It wasn't a bear's head. It was elongated, pushed forward into a snout, like a dog's head or a wolf's. Pointed ears stood up from the top of the skull. In the infrared image, the eyes caught the light and reflected it back as 2 bright dots, the way a dog's eyes shine in headlights. The mouth was slightly open, and you could see teeth. Not human teeth. Long pointed teeth in a jaw built for tearing. This was something with the body of a massive, upright figure and the head of a canine, standing 30 feet from where his kids were sleeping. There were 6 more images over the next 40 minutes. The thing moved around the edge of the clearing, never coming closer than about 30 feet, but never leaving either. In one frame, it was looking directly at the camera, those shining eyes staring right into the lens, like it knew exactly what the device was. In another frame, it was crouched slightly, one hand on the ground, head tilted to the side, like it was listening. One image caught it mid-stride, both feet visible, and the dad could see those same prints he'd found in the mud. The same wide, clawed feet, caught in motion. The last image in the sequence was the one that scared him the most. It was time-stamped 12:58 a.m., and it showed the thing standing directly behind the kids' tent. Not 30 feet away, not at the edge of the clearing, right behind the tent, maybe 2 feet from the fabric. Its head was tilted downward, looking at the tent. One hand was partially raised, fingers slightly spread, like it was reaching toward the thin nylon wall. And on the other side of that nylon, his kids were sleeping. His children were lying in their sleeping bags, with nothing between them and this thing except a 1/4 inch of tent fabric. He sat there for a
No. Oh my God, y'all. That is so creepy. Do you think this story is real, or do you think it's just a fictional, made up story? You know, it's still good entertainment, honestly. Like, that's scary to imagine that that thing is like in your campsite, just looking. I can't even like think. That is crazy. That's crazy to me. But let me know your thoughts on this. Well, everyone, what did you think about that creepy and mysterious video today? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever seen a dogman, Bigfoot, or anything else creepy like ghosts and demons? Send your encounters to me. You can email me, or you can just put it in the comments. You can also tag me on any social media with clips, videos, stories that you might find interesting. I'll throw my links and my handles up there for you so you can go follow me on there. And guys, I just want to take a moment to shout out all of the members of the channel. Guys, thank you so much for what you do. You really do help this channel so much more than you know. And speaking of merch, don't forget to check it out. You always get 20% off when you use the code Wolfpack at the end of your purchase. Or if you spend over $100, you can get free shipping. And Wolfpack, remember, keep your head up, keep your paws up, stay strong, keep going, and make sure you stay tuned to the very next episode. And until then, guys, bye!
Dogman standing by the pine tree line, red eyes glowing in the dead of night. Every time he appears, chat lose